Hello, I'm Whispers in the Shadows. You can call me Whispers. And tonight we're going to be talking about the infamous Zodiac killer. They think they figured out who he is, but is it really? Anyway, let's get started with a little information on him. I'm not going to go through a lot of details on him or anything, but I'm going to go through what I did dig up. Of course, y'all have all heard the story, so it's not going to be, a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be just what I, picked up. It says he was so far it says he's unidentified serial killer. He operated in the 1960s and early 1970s. He was infamous for a series of brutal murders and cryptic messages, including letters, ciphers, and taunts that he sent to newspapers and law enforcement, of course. He had he was linked to 5 deaths, but he took responsibility now for 37. But the people that he had the 5 deaths to were these were the people that he had: David Faraday, which was 17, and Betty Lou Jensen, 16, and they died December the 20th, 1968. Darlene Farron, 22, and Michael Magoo, 19 of July 4th, 1969. Now, Magoo survived. Now he has Cecilia Shepard, 22, and Brian Hartnell, 20, September 27th, 1969. Now, Hartnell survived. And then he had Pauline Shine, 29, a taxi driver, on October 11th, 1969. It says that but although he claimed he was responsible for 37 murders. His his victims were typically young couples in secluded areas and attacked either with a pew pew or a knife. He wrote letters to the news for them to decode them, and to the law for them to decode them. And one of them was 340 characters cipher, solved in 2020, which read in part, "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me." Suspects over the decades, many suspects have been investigated, but no one has definitely identified Arthur Lee Allen is one of the most discussed suspects, though. The case remains one of the most notorious unsolved mysteries in America's criminal history, but they do think that they have it solved. And I don't know if I'm going to do this all tonight, or there may be some tomorrow. I don't know yet. Depends on how long it takes me to talk about this. It says, in recent years, there has been speculation about the identity of the Zodiac killer, with an independent group called the Case Breakers. A group called the Case Breakers, claiming in 2021 they think it's Gary Francis Post, in which I'll get into that later. It says on here, overall active period late 1960s, early 1970s, located in North Carolina, particularly around the San Francisco Bay. I can't talk tonight. San Francisco's Bay Area. Victims officially, and I've done told you those. His signature. Let me get my untongue tied. Says the Zodiac used what he used. His letters, his symbols. The killer adopted a logo resembling a crosshair and signed letters as Zodiac. The evidence, eyewitness accounts. Witness described the killer as a heavy-set white male with short hair, possibly in his late 20s to early 30s during the crimes. Based on sightings, police released sketches of him. It says the cryptic messages included demands for publicity and hints at the killer's identity. If he wanted to be known so bad, why did he make it so hard for his ciphers to be known? I mean, why didn't he just turn himself in? Forensic evidence had limited DNA has been recovered, but has not led to definite matches. This is weird. Multiple suspects have been named over the years, including Arthur Lee Allen, whose behavior and circumstances evidence raised suspicion but did not lead to charges. And Gary Francis Post by the Casebreakers in 2021. We may do that tomorrow or the next day. I may make that for the next day. The legacy of the Zodiac Killer was the Zodiac Killer's case remains open, and the mystery has inspired books, films, and countless theories. Despite decades of investigation, including modern advances like DNA analysis and Zodiac identity, has never been conclusively proven. It says the Zodiac Killer's case would you like to delve into it? Would y'all like to delve into it? I think I would. I don't know. Let's see. The 408 character cipher Z408 sent August the 1st, 1969. Recipients were the San Francisco Chronicle, San Francisco Examiner, and Vallejo, I don't know how to say that, Times Herald. Contents were the cipher was split into three parts, sent to different newspapers with instructions to publish them or risk more killings. Solution solved in a week by high school teacher Donald Harden and his wife Betty. The message reads in part, I like killing people because it's so much fun. It's more fun than killing wild game in the forest. Significance. The text reflects the Zodiac's twisted mindset and his love for instilling fear. The cipher lacks clues for his identity. All of it does. I mean, if he was so bent on getting us to find him, why were these ciphers so hard to decode? They said that they thought that the last one was a mistake, is the reason that it was so hard to decode. And one of the ones, it says the 304 character one, Z340, sent November the 8th, 1969, status unsolved for over 50 years. And David Orchak, Harvan Yerk, and Sam Blake. Using advanced computer algorithms, they discovered the message, which includes, I hope you're having fun in trying to catch me. I am not afraid of the gas chamber because it will send me to the paradise all the sooner. The decoded message continued the Zodiac's taunts, but like Z408, it revealed no identification information. You know, I don't know. Just makes you wonder. They have one sent April the 20th, 1970. The contents, it says, it accompanied by a letter claiming my name is, followed by a cipher of 13 letters. Status unsolved. The brevity of the cipher makes it particularly difficult to decode. Speculation. Many believe this could contain the Zodiac's identity, but it's likely a deliberate red herring. I don't think it's a red herring. I really think that he messed up. He accidentally put the wrong, I think he put the wrong letters in there. I think something accidentally didn't make it in the right place. And it says, sent June 26, 1970. accompanied by a letter threatening to bomb a school bus. It is shorter and ends with Zodiac's crosshair symbols. Unsolved efforts to decode it have been hindered by its length and its may be meaningless or incompetent. Unconfirmed ciphers. Hmm. Sometimes it makes you wonder about what really goes through people's minds and why he wanted to taunt everybody with all this. And if if the guy that they had isn't the one that it was, or if the guy that they think it is isn't who he is he still out there? You know, what happened to him? Why did he do this? I mean, why do people kill? We shall never know. But I have some more stuff on this, and I will do it in a couple of days. And thank you for watching or listening to Whispers in the Shadows. Good night. Thank you.